Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here, and today I'm going to do my weekly roundup of what I've been reading and then what I'm going to be reading next week. Well, actually it's a bit different today because I've just done my TBR for the Christmas Booktubeathon, which is starting towards the end of this week, and those books are in that video, and I'm not going to give myself any more TBR for the week than that because I'm not sure how quickly I'm going to get through those. So I'm just going to see how I get on and leave that a bit open. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a roundup of what I've read this week, but also I've got two very exciting things to show you. One of them follows on from my BookTube Secret Santa, and I was so excited. I got Stephen King's The Long Walk and I got Anne of Green Gables in the beautiful Puffin in Bloom edition. And today I received a letter, and I know I was saying to everyone I was desperate to find out who my Secret Santa was. Well, my Secret Santa sent me a Christmas card, and I just wanted to share it with you because I just think it's really, really lovely. It was such a lovely thing to get. I got a really nice bookmark with my name on, and Secret Santa, you wouldn't believe how many people spell my name wrong, and I know it's in my channel name, but that doesn't matter, people still spell it wrong. So I'm really, really happy you got that right, and I'm looking forward to using that in one of the books that you bought me. And then they sent me a note that said only read this after you receive the books. And it's just a really, really, I won't read it to you because I don't know if she'd want me to or not, but it's just a really lovely letter about why she's picked the books and the thought that's gone in behind them, and just a little bit about her and BookTube. And I just thought that was really lovely. And my BookTube Secret Santa was Rachel from Bookish at Heart, and she has got a BookTube channel, and I really suggest you go and check it out. She's really interesting, and I really enjoyed finding her channel through BookTube Secret Santa. So yeah, I just wanted to give her a little shout out and say thank you so much again, and what a really nice thought to send a Christmas card. It's really nice, and I'm going to put it up. In fact, I'm going to put it up now. I'm going to put it up here. Where can we see it? I'm going to put it up here for the rest of the video, and then I will take it and add it to our Christmas cards on display downstairs. So thank you very much, Rachel. The second thing is I wanted to talk very briefly about a website. This is a UK website called lovereading.co.uk, and I've been on this website quite a lot over the years, and it's all about books. They do sell books, but apart from that I don't always use it to buy books. Sometimes I do, but it's just a really good site. It's got rankings of different in different genres and by debuts of the month or their top selling in the UK, and also they've got a really good function called like for like, so you can put in an author that you've liked and it brings back other authors that they think are similar. Now, not all authors are in there, but there is often quite a lot in there, and I use that if I've read a book and I'm like, oh my god, there's no more books out by this person, but I love this type of book, that I put in that author's name to try and find a new one. And they do also have competitions on there. Now, I don't always enter, but I saw a competition recently for a signed first edition of a book, and so I entered and I found out that I've won. So I'm going to show you, I'm not telling you which book it is because that would spoil it, so I will show you what I received in the post. I'm very excited. I haven't opened it. I thought I'd open it with you because it looks like it's wrapped really beautifully. So I'm going to open it. I'm very excited. It's actually a book that I've wanted to read, and so yeah, I feel I'm really spoilt this Christmas and birthday, and I hasten to add, don't expect there to be so many books turning up in my channel next year, not only because I'm going to be on a bit of a book diet, but also because the first majority of the year I don't really buy all that many books, but around my birthday and Christmas it seems to be the book time, and yeah, so anyway, this is me opening the book. I should be doing it on camera so you can all see. Unfortunately, I'm not a very good unwrapper, I'm afraid. I like to just rip it off. And, oh wow, yeah. And it is Emma by Alexander McCall Smith. It's one of the modern retellings, and it's got the signature inside. I don't know if you can see that here. And it's a really, really beautiful book. So thank you so much to Love Reading for this. They don't watch my videos, but yeah. And I suggest maybe give their website a look and check it out and see what you think. Anyway, moving on to the books this week. There haven't been that many. When I last saw you, I was just finishing off the Mara Dyer trilogy, and so I have now finished The Retribution of Mara Dyer, and I gave that 4 stars. So I gave all 3 books 4 stars. It wasn't something that I think I'm going to be raving about forever, but I really, really enjoyed it, which is why I gave them all 4 stars. The only thing that let it down maybe to be a 5-star series for me is, or one of the things was that I didn't like the ending very much. And I think quite a few people have said that it left it a little bit too open for me. So I'm not going to say any more about that because obviously I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. But yeah, I think it was a really interesting premise and story, and I enjoyed where it went and how it was, and I enjoyed the dynamics of the characters together. But it wasn't a 5-star read, but I definitely recommend reading it. And then we move on to the next book, and it's Lindsay's pick from their Goodreads book club, which is called Reading Adventures, and it is The Bronze Horseman by Paulina Simons. I've had this for about a year and a half, maybe, no, I've had this probably for 2 years now, this book, along with the second and the third, and not got round to it. So I thought, oh, brilliant, I'll get round to it now. I keep hearing loads of people rave about it, great. And this is the first book in an awful long time that I have DNF'd. So I didn't finish it. I got halfway through the book and I just couldn't. I just didn't like the 2 main characters in this book. There was a lot of toing and froing and about whether they should be together or shouldn't be together, and there was a lot of drama and unnecessary drama. It just all felt a bit immature in it. I felt like it just detracted from what could have been quite a good plot and quite a good idea, and I liked the historical aspects of it. I'm not really into reading war books. They're not really something that interests me, so I was going into it from that stance in the first place, but actually I was quite enjoying finding out a little bit more about history and that sort of aspect, but I just couldn't read it. But if you like that sort of teen angst type of story and you like the historical setting, and you know, I definitely say give it a go, but it just wasn't for me. So unfortunately I put in the effort and read half of it, and then yeah, I didn't read it. So yeah, so I obviously shan't be carrying on with that one. I wanted something after that just to sort of get me going again because I was feeling a bit deflated, and so I picked up my second Percy Jackson book, which is Percy Jackson The Sea of Monsters, which I'm reading as part of a Goodreads group. And yeah, I loved it again, read through it really fast, really enjoyed the story, gave it 4 stars, and I decided after that, which is the book that I'm currently reading, to pick up The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. So I shall be continuing reading on with this, and then I will be obviously stopping this when the Booktubeathon comes along to read the books that I've picked for that. Anyway, that was a really mishmash of lots of different things in this video today, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I'd be interested to hear what you've been reading this week. Have you been like me, a bit slumpy because it's there's too many Vlogmas videos to watch, which are brilliant, and there's too much Booktube Secret Santa stuff to watch, and there's too many new booktubers to find and watch. There's a lot of watching going on by me, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting stuck into a few books and reading a bit more. Right, that's it from me, and I look forward to speaking to you all soon. Okay, bye Booktube.